Come on, Commanders, another round of news here on the channel with more updates from the Washington Commanders. Next, let's go for another round of news from the Commanders. Always fast, objective, and very up-to-date with the team. For those who are new, subscribe, daily videos so you don't miss anything, and strengthen with the like button. Hit the like button on the video so I can continue with the channel. Washington may be about to make one of the most impactful moves of the offseason. Brian Robinson Jr. on the trade market? Yes, and you won't believe the reason. While the Browns are sunk in a financial quagmire because of the worst contract in NFL history, they're desperately hunting for bargains. And guess what? Washington may be their salvation. But could this also be our chance to clean house and make money in the draft? Think of it this way. The Browns are like a broken ship adrift, and Robinson is the lifeboat that is still floating. But Washington is looking at the engine of a new yacht, the 2025 draft. Would you trade Brian Robinson Jr. for a 6th-round pick, a mere 179th overall? Comment now. Is this a masterstroke or total stupidity? Jayden Daniels saved the franchise in 2024. He rushed for 891 yards, a rookie record, and led the team to the NFC Championship game. But is the plan to continue risking him on every run? If the answer is no, then the backfield needs an urgent reinvention. Keeping Robinson would be like using duct tape on a wrecked bumper. It might work for one more game, but it will break at the first real impact. He has never surpassed 800 rushing yards in a season, and the only time he shined was in the midst of a 3-14 chaos. According to James Foster of the 33rd team, the Commanders must draft a new running back in the first round. UNC's Amarian Hampton at pick 29. This changes everything. If the decision has already been made, why keep Robinson? Would it be better to cut ties now and stock up on ammunition for the draft? Or hold on to the guy and risk zero value later? Type it in the comments. Continuing, update coming. Bomb in Washington. Tyreek Hill on the Commanders. The idea is on the table. And even though it seems insane, there are serious people talking about it. Is this move possible? Or are we facing yet another impossible dream in the capital? The Washington Commanders are in full win-now mode. Deebo Samuel has arrived. Laramie Tunsil too. They have put all their chips on the table to give rookie Jayden Daniels an offense ready to fight. But you know what a lot of people are saying? That something is still missing. It's missing explosion. It's missing dynamite. And that's where Tyreek Hill's name comes in like a guided missile from Miami. Bleacher Report's Maurice Moton dropped the bombshell. Why not give Hill a try? His proposal is bold. A 2nd-round pick and a 6th-round pick going to the Dolphins, and in exchange, Tyreek Hill and a 7th-rounder. Sound like a steal? Because it is. But here's the real problem. Hill isn't cheap. He has $27.6 million guaranteed in 2025. Washington only has $26 million in cap space. In other words, he's already maxed out before he closes the deal. And in 2026, the hole gets even deeper. That's almost $30 million in salary. And then there's Terry McLaurin's impending extension. How are they going to fit all of that in? They're going to need magic, or a financial miracle. And then there's Miami's side. If the Dolphins trade Hill before June 1st, they'll be taking a $28 million hit in dead money. Only after that date would the trade make any sense. And even then, giving up your most lethal weapon for a 2nd-round pick? Doubtful. Now think about it. Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel, and Terry McLaurin in the same offense. It's a nightmare for any defense, but it could also be a disaster for the cap. Would you bet the future on putting together this trio? Or would you rather play it safe with what you already have? Tyreek Hill to the Commanders. Is it madness or genius? Alert folks. To close the updates, a new situation has arrived. Jonathan Allen was released before the negotiating window even opened. You heard right. One of the leaders of the defense simply released. Was it a gesture of respect or a sign of weakness from the board? Allen already has a new team, and not just any team. He will reinforce the Vikings. And now the question that everyone wants to ask. Does Washington know what it is doing, or is it lost in its own plan? Jonathan Allen was not traded. He was not cut for salary issues. He was released before the market opened. The Commanders gave up a defensive pillar without asking for anything in return. In the NFL, this is seen as a gesture of class, but it can also be seen as weakness. Allen still played at a high level. He was still a locker room leader. He still scared opponents. Washington gave him a market advantage, but did he give him a competitive disadvantage? Was Allen's departure the right thing, or was it an unforgivable mistake? A raw talent, impressive physique, history with the 49ers. Peters knows the player. He bet big and paid dearly. But Kinlaw has yet to prove consistency in the league. He deals with injuries. He fluctuates. And then comes a name that no one is talking about. Eddie Goldman. Quiet and discreet. He came back from retirement in 2024. He had a decent stint with the Falcons. Now he's signing a one-year deal with the Commanders. But there's one detail that can't be ignored. He's been out of 3 of the last 5 seasons. By his own choice. Is this a strategic rest or a lack of will? Goldman could be the silent find of the roster, or just another disposable experience on a team in reconstruction. Will Goldman deliver, or will he disappear? Leave a comment with your opinion. So Nation, did you like the video? Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's very important that we're together. Thanks for everything, and let's go Washington Commanders.